Hi there, it's me again. I'm still in the kitchen. My chutney's almost finished. I've made my first, almost made my first batch of apple, beetroot and horseradish chutney. It's bubbly even as we speak. It's almost there. It's not quite. I can't quite get a clear line drawn through the mixture and showing up the pan. So we're almost there. So I've got my jars in the oven, just nicely warming up, and I've got some labels and all the top bits, so that'll be good. And I can do another lot tomorrow morning. I'm going to make it slightly stronger tomorrow morning with some more horseradish in, just to see how well it takes. And I'm not going to try this until, well, till Christmas time at least. So that'll give it a few weeks to mature. It should last for a bit longer than that. I mean, I should leave it longer than that before eating it, but I think we'll have to try some at Christmas time, so that'll be rather fun. And it's quite true what they say about peeling and dealing with fresh horseradish root. It is incredibly strong, much stronger than the onion aroma that assails you when you start cutting up onions. So yes, I didn't quite cry, but I nearly did. So that was quite an experience, my first ever time. So that was good. So what else today? Oh, did you stir up your Christmas puddings today? Did you gather everybody into your kitchen in the family and each have a stir? What do you think? From left to the right, to symbolise the coming together of the three wise men from the east. And perhaps you put in, oh, the tap was running, perhaps you put in some silver sixpences wrapped up in silver foil. My grandmother used to do that, and later on I think it got to sort of half a crown if you were terribly lucky, or a shilling, an old shilling. But we certainly used to have sixpences. Or lucky coins, charms. Yes, I think we used to even have charms. Golly, that was a long time ago. Don't do that now. So I nearly decided I'd make a Christmas pudding, but my daughter's going to do her own thing. She's going to have, she's going to buy one from somewhere, one of these rather nice London sort of artisanal ones, which I'm sure will be great. So I should be trying that at Christmas time. So that'll be lovely. I still might try a Christmas pudding because I really ought to try a gluten-free one, which I'm sure I'll just need to alter a few of the basic ingredients, so that'll be fine. So that will be rather nice. So we'll see. And then, goodness me, it's been a busy day. Did you watch the rugby? Ireland played against New Zealand and nearly beat them, which would have been the first time they'd beaten them. And they just, the last moment, New Zealand got an what do you call it? A penalty shoot, and they didn't do it on their first time, but Ireland, some of the, whoever players they were, they moved before they should have done. And so New Zealand got second try at a goal, and they got a goal, and they got 24 points as against Ireland's 22 points. You know, they just were doing their thing. They're such a strong team, but I did feel so sorry for Ireland, just being pipped at the post at the last minute. They played so well. So that was rather a shame. And then of course the other thing today, oh, he came home from Wales, so that was nice. And of course he came home to watch the Grand Prix, the Brazilian Grand Prix, the last meet of the year. So there won't be another one now until March next year. So he won't be holding his breath because there'll be lots of other things to do. But yes, so the Brazilian Grand Prix, that was won by Vettel. Yes, the German driver Vettel again. So that was a bit predictable, but I'm sure it was very exciting for him, and I think it was his last race with this particular team he was running. I don't really know much about Formula 1, but he loves it, and that's his sport. But I wouldn't let him watch it on television until right to the very end of the rugby, because I wanted to watch that, and I got quite excited about it. It was rather good. So that was been quite a busy day, and it's, what, it says still only, oh, it's 7:30 now, it's later than I thought. And now I'm doing some typing. And I've done quite a lot of reading of Lady Chatterley's Lover, and I've found some research stuff. And last night, could you believe it? And I didn't see it last night, but there was a BBC Two programme on Lawrence. So that's splendid. So what I've done, I wasn't sure whether I could get it on my computer away from home, so I've sent everybody a link to it so they can watch it. I mean, quite by chance that I saw it was on last night. somehow I was typing away last night, and there was football on the television, and because I was busy, I didn't bother to take it off or change it, because that would really slowed me down. And it was only when finally I turned over to see if there was anything else on that I saw there was this programme about Lawrence. So anyway, I saw it this morning, first thing, so it was good. It was quite, actually it was brilliant, and it was gave in lots of information about Lawrence, about whom I'm afraid I'm shockingly ignorant. So that was rather good. Yeah, so all in all it's been a pretty good day. I haven't been out, I didn't need to go out in the end to buy sugar, which was good, and I thought I would, so I didn't really actually have a walk, but I guess one day it won't be too bad. So now I'm just typing, and I suppose we'll have to have some supper at some point, and we'll see. And then, of course, there's no Downton Abbey to watch, which is a great shame. Although I have to say, it's got a bit sort of, it's got a bit, it's gone off a bit, hasn't it? The characters are still quite fascinating, and of course the scenery and the background stuff is always brilliant. I suppose it must be terribly hard to keep the series going at such a fast and good rate as it did to begin with. I mean, it was brilliant to begin with. I suppose we all fell in love with the whole idea of the programme. It has gone off a little bit, which is a great shame. I mean, it's still fascinating, and it's done fearfully well everywhere. So I'm sure Julian Fellows is as pleased as punch with himself with the way it's gone, which is great. And of course there'll be another programme, a Christmas special, won't there, in a few weeks' time, so it'll be quite interesting to see how that goes. Then I suppose that's the end of it, unless, I don't know, they may run to another series. Yes, it may do. So there we are. So, well, I'm just going to finish off things and stop at 9 o'clock and do nothing for a while. Because tomorrow morning I shall have to make another lot of chutney, I shall have to carry on reading, and there's bound to be other things, and there'll be Alice to walk, so, oh goodness, right. I think I better sign off now. Have a nice evening, a good week, and we'll chat again soon. Okay, bye.